Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another wonderful episode of Brick in Pieces. Welcome. Today, we are going to do our very first Lego brick haul, as well as we're going to build the brand new Star Wars Clone Trooper battle set. So I'm excited to do this. I also just got set up my camera looking at me, my overhead, and the one looking at my desktop. So we're going to see how this goes. There may be some hiccups, but I know that you folks will be appreciative of the effort and will stick with me through all of these trials and tribulations. So let's get right into it. Here we go with our desktop. Now, these are some parts I received from Buddy's Bricks. So check this out. We got some pretty cool stationery right there. He says, "Thank you for shopping Buddy's Bricks. Enjoy." Oh, Buddy's Brick Bin. Enjoy. So very cool. I dig the stationery. So let's see. What did we get here? Let's put this off to the side. Looks like a minifig right here. Oh, very cool. Let's go ahead and put him together. You know what I don't see, though, is I don't see... Oh, just kidding. Here it is. Ah, that is cool. Check that out. So, obviously, Ninjago's fig here. I have no idea who it is, though. Maybe you in the audience can help me out. And I didn't look it up ahead of time. I totally could have. Just totally slipped my mind. But how cool is that fig right there? There's an alternative face on the back as well. It's got some stars. Very cool. All right, let's go ahead and put them on a stand. I've got a bunch of these right here. These are the, what are these, 4x3 black stands. I saw this somewhere else. I don't remember who I saw it from. But I guess some of the figs, the feet down here at the bottom, will start to splinter or start to crack. And supposedly, these 2x1 modified round oval bricks supposedly help the feet not break and splinter apart. I'll see if I can try and remember where I saw that at. But all you do is you go ahead, you put that on, you put them there, and supposedly that's to help their feet not break apart. Then we're going to put them off to the side over there. Let's see what else we got. Looks like my favorite. So we have some plates with the steel tread patterns in them. Love these bricks. Looks like we have a temperature gauge. A couple maps. Or some sort of, I don't know. Yeah, I would call it a treasure map, or like maybe a key showing what's ahead. Not really sure what these are. These are some sort of Star Wars stickers. Again, not sure what set they came from, but I saw these and I thought they were really cool. I was thinking for a future build, maybe piece of artwork. Maybe it's just, I don't know, maybe something on the wall where you have to enter in the special code. I saw them. I thought they were really cool, so I picked them up. Here we have a legit map. And then, let's see, number 3. And the last one is, again, more of that diamond tread safety pattern. I really like those. So put those off to the side along with the bags. And let's see, what else did we get here? Some more bricks, more plates rather, with images. I thought this was really cool. So some sort of spectrum analyzer, some buttons, some toggles. That'd be cool for either a display or some sort of digital input. And let's see, we got 2, 3, 4, 6 of those. Can never have enough of those. I think they were really inexpensive, so I think that's why I picked them all up. This is kind of cool. Thought that was kind of neat. And then we have that number 3 again. I could be wrong, but I believe the 3 was some sort of racing set. I think it was a truck or something. Let's see. This last one here, this last big one I have, is an actual set. Let's go ahead and open this up. We're not going to put this together today, but I was watching last week or the week before. I was watching one of my favorite Lego channels on YouTube, and it's Robin Hood Bricks, and he was mentioning some of the parts that he recently picked up for some of his builds, and it had this really cool Ninjago set, 70629, and I thought this was just so cool. I loved the shark robot, I guess it would be, or mech. I just thought that was really cool. So when he was showing this, I was like, I gotta have that. Jumped on eBay, picked it up, and I'm excited. Maybe we'll do a live build. We'll put this together one day. But as for right now, these are all the parts for it. And boy, you gotta love how they put it together. All in these little bags. Everything's nice and clean. You know, as a Lego aficionado, I really appreciate people with attention to detail like that. And check out the minifigs. Each one of them individually packaged with all their accoutrements. So again, as a Lego guy, I really appreciate that. I'm gonna go ahead and put these back in the bag so I don't get them all messed up, or mixed up rather. Put them off to the side, and that will be for another day. So let's check this out. This right here, this Lego Star Wars, what is this, 7+ set. So this is perfect for me, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Clone Trooper and Battle Droid Battle Pack. This is $30 over on the Amazon, or Lego obviously has to have this as well. I'm assuming it's probably about the same price. Anyways, let me clear some space here, and let's go ahead and build this right now. There are one clone shock trooper, like general, and then there are some of the shock trooper troops themselves. There's 3 of those. There are 2 battle droids, and there are 3 super battle droids, which I am super excited about because I have never owned one of those. So let me go ahead and reposition this. There we go. We get some more room here. And let's go ahead and open this up. Okay. There we go. All right, put that off to the side. All right, so let's see. There is 1, 2, 3 bags. And looks like, you know what's interesting? So these are 2024. These are brand new. And the instruction booklets feel a little different. I don't know if it's the paper or the printing, but these feel a little bit different. That's kind of wild, huh? I don't know. Any of you have the 2024? Any 2024 sets? They feel a little different to you? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. All right. Let's go ahead and start putting these together. Cool. All right. Now, the way I like to build is I like to put all my pieces with like. I just think it's easier. For really, really big sets, I will go super granular. I will put like with like, not just by color, but by actual piece itself. We don't have a lot of pieces here, so we can certainly go either by color or by item itself. And I think I'm just going to do color. And that's easy. All right. Let's go ahead and put this in here. I like these shooters. I think these are great. I really like the way that they operate. I think they work really well. Never had a problem with them. Lego did a phenomenal job with those. Of course, we got an extra. One of the little triggers. So that's cool. Okay. Oh, these are cool. These are like little mines. Those are cool. All right, I think I got everything separated there. That's for that. Let's follow the instructions. Why not, right? When in Rome. Let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit. All right, looks like the first thing we're going to do is we're going to build these troopers. Single molded face or single expression. And this guy has the larger gun. Cool thing about the larger gun is you can position it so it helps him stand up. So got him, put him off to the side. Let's go to the next one. Off to the side. All right, so we got a box. We're going to put those blasting, I don't know if they're grenades or blasting caps or whatever. It says to only put one, but they gave us two. Let's see if two will fit in there. I think it will. Yep, not a problem. Off to the side. Oh, this is going to be the speeder. Jumping ahead. Very cool. I like the engine, the tips there. Hold it all together. And typically with Lego, what you do on one side, you do on the other. So I know we're not to that part yet, but I know that's what's going to happen. This is cool. Check out the guns on there. Okay, very cool. I like this. This is a cool little build. Sometimes I'm not sure if I'm going to like the builds that come along with battle sets. I think sometimes they're just there for filler. But this is actually pretty legit. I like that. Look at that. That is very cool. That is a good looking speeder. Nice. That's pretty cool. Let's load up these shooters here. Look how easy. And if you haven't shot these little shooters, these things will go absolutely everywhere. They work really well. So that's why Lego gives you a bunch of extras. And in this set, they gave us 3 extra because they do go absolutely everywhere. Very cool. There's our speeder. That is cool. Now, on here, we've got... So we have 2 figs without weapons. They're chilling back here on the speeder. So I'm going to take them off, and I'm going to leave the weapon holster empty, and I'm going to give them to our droids. Not our droids, our troopers. Because, I don't know, if I'm a stormtrooper, I don't want to be without my weapon. All right, let's put them off to the side, and let's get into bag number 2. Bag number 2, I always like to make sure that they are good and empty. And just like before, I'm going to go ahead and separate everything just by color or shade. So we've got, a lot of times when I have gray, so I got the dark gray and I got the light gray, I'll put something very different and contrasting between them. So we got this dark blue, just because it's a little bit easier on the eyes to separate it out like that. At least for me it is. And you know what? I do things in certain ways. Not saying it's the only way, but it's just the way that works for me. So give it a try. Who knows? It might work for you. All right, we got a bunch of droid pieces here. Some bodies and heads and arms. Oh my. Legs. Not sure what those are. Oh, I think those are those are arms. All right, put that off to the side there. Very cool. So here's all our pieces right here. And one more bag to open up. Running out of room, so I'm going to put these over here. And separate these really quick. Again, just by color. Keep it simple. Cool. So let's go ahead. These are really cool. Again, here's another shooter. They just go together so easily. Of course, me saying that, I can't get them together now. They just slip together like that. So we got that shooter. Let's put it off to the side. The instructions are saying to put together the droids first. So it looks like they go like this. We've got heads. And then this guy has straight arms. So we'll do that. Very cool. we'll give him his weapon. Okay, cool. Check out our droid right there. Put him off to the side. And we can't forget our commander. So let's put him together. Only one face on this guy. This blank on the back. I think we missed a real opportunity for the side prints. There's nothing on the sides. The front looks good. I'm not going to complain. I think there could be more detail, but it really kind of bums me out that there's nothing on the arms or the side of the legs. And our commander here has the binoculars. And, you know, because he's got the binoculars, he gets the small gun. So let's go ahead and set him up with the small gun. That's not me, by the way. That's what the instructions say. All right, we'll continue on. Okay, so our next droid. Let's build them. Goes together like this. And we've got the bent arms for this one. Oops. Here we go. Cool. And on this one, he's going to get a clip on the back to hold his gun like that. So our droid has a clip on the back to hold the gun. Very cool. Put him off to the side. Now we're going to build our super battle droid. All right. And I've never, like I said, I've never owned these. So this is my first time with a super battle droid. Very cool. These guys, of course, that's my phone. These guys are much, much bigger. Oh, wow. Substantially bigger. And that's it. There's not much to these. So we've got the arms. We got the legs. That's it. So not much to these droids. And so there's a couple more. We're just going to build them real quick. Now, I guess, check that out. So this looks right, but that's not right. So there is some directionality with their arms. There we go. That's much better. And so I totally did the first one wrong. So let's go ahead and fix this poor guy. Let me go fix his arms. He doesn't know what's going on. There we go. Much better. All right. We are down to our last one. There again, I just switched up his arm. There we go. Very cool. So now we got our super battle droids made. Now it's time to keep on with our build. And this is going to make some sort of like super weapon or field gun, I guess you could call it. Very cool. that's cool. That looks really cool. Blaster goes on top. There again. Shoots really well. That's why Lego always gives you more of those pieces, because you will lose them because they're fun to shoot. So that's pretty cool. Let's put that off to the side. And now, I'm not really quite sure what we're building. But this is the next piece, so let's keep going. Oh, you know what? I think I know what this is. I think this is the... I actually don't know what it's called, but it's like this thing that the droids use in battle. It's like a hovering thing. Isn't that a great name? The hovering thing. I know somebody out there is going to correct me, and I appreciate that, by the way, because I honestly have no idea what this thing is called. So I'm going to call it the hovering thing, but it's pretty cool. You'll see when it's built in just a moment what it will look like. And we are just moving right along. Very cool. That is cool. You get a drink of the Diet Coke. It's got to be bad for you, but my goodness, I can't say no. All right, so that's very cool. All right, so now we have the base. That connects, I don't know, it's kind of hard to see. So we got this clear base, this clear connecting rod, and then this connects in here. Check that out. That's pretty cool, right? So then it looks like it's floating. See that? Looks like it's floating. And then you've got, remember these? For you older folks, if you're my age and you grew up in the 80s, these were like classic Lego pieces. Man, they use these things for everything. Hoses for the fire, the firemen, there'd be a hose attached and they would be holding this to put out the fire. This was used in like all the Space Invader sets. These things, I don't even know, they're bullhorns, they are nozzles, they're everything. And here we are, we're using these on this set as well. What a cool used part, though. Use these in everything. Cool. I'm not complaining. I love it. It reminds me of my childhood. And that's actually the whole reason I got into Lego. I was having some business challenges, and one of my really good friends, Marty, offered these like childhood healing type classes or courses. Any case, I took him up on it. And one of the things, I remember one of the sessions we talked about, like, what was something that we really enjoyed doing when we were kids. And building Lego was one of my things I really, really loved. And so he's like, well, go to the store today and buy a Lego set. And I remember this like it was yesterday. I went to the Target and picked up one of those, you know, the checkout lines, and they have like last minute things to buy. Well, they had a poly bag in the checkout line, and it was a construction poly bag. And I picked that up, and that was what set me off on my journey of collecting Lego again. This is like, I don't know, I'm like 30 something years old when this happened. And it's, I don't want to say it spiraled out of control, but I got a lot of Lego. So I appreciate the people in my life supporting me through this journey. But check that out. How cool is that? That is a very cool little build, but my goodness, that is cool. I would buy 3 or 4 more of these battle sets just for this. I think it's that cool. Anyways, let's put it off to the side. We do have some extra parts. So we have an extra gun, a few extra pieces here. And these go right into, I've got this little bucket. This is one of those Lego Pick-a-Brick buckets. And the extra pieces just go in there, off to the side. Here's my dog. Here's my dog, Henry. Hey, Henry. Can you say hi? All right, so let's put those off to the side. And let's reconfigure. Let's put the droids off here. All right, cool. Let's get into our last bag. And this is going to be to build the spider. I call this a spider droid. I'm not sure what everybody else is calling this. But this is, to me, it's a spider droid. I've got a really old one from, God, probably 10, 15 years ago, over on one of my shelves. If I was thinking ahead, I would have grabbed it so you could see the difference between the old one and the new one. And again, we're just going to separate by the primary colors. So the blues go with the blues, the light grays go with the light grays, and so on. I'll do this really quick. I usually put the trans clear, or in this case, the trans red. I usually put those together. So I'll put the trans colors together. We've got a power supply there. This is really cool. It's that shimmering color. I really like that. I think that looks really cool. This is like shimmering pink with the blue, I think. I want to say that those are like blue speckles. Okay, so we'll put those off to the side. All right. So I think we are sufficiently separated. All right, let's start building. All right, I have a feeling this is going to be fun. It's my first one I'm building, by the way, so I haven't built this, at least not the new series. I haven't built these yet. I built the old one, like I said, many years ago, and I got it over. I want to say it's brown, too. I think it's a kind of an ugly brownish tannish color. Not that brown and tan are ugly, but I don't think it's as nice as the gray version that we have now. I think the gray version is going to look a little bit better. Humble opinion, of course. Very humble. Oh, that's cool. So the power supply goes inside the capsule. That's cool. I like that a lot. And then on this, there's little teeth. It's going to be hard to see, but there's little teeth right there. And they line up. Hopefully you can see that. A lot of articulation on this. I like that. It's almost like a kneecap. It's pretty cool. All right. Well, by golly, we've got our first leg built. Now we just have to build 2 more. So let's go ahead and get building. Now, when I'm going to build multiples of things, I'll do them together in like series. So I'll do one step and then repeat it on the next one. One step, repeat it on the next one. So you're going to kind of see me do that here. By the way, it is really easy to forget to do the other one that you're making. So make sure you are switching back and forth. What you do on this one, you're going to do on this one. So make sure you're switching back and forth. Do not forget. And then also on these, make sure, because it can be sometimes tough, make sure you're snapping those down. Either with just force or you're taking it off, but those have to be flat. All right, very cool. It's coming along really well. We are almost done with our droid here. See me switch to the other one. Remember, you don't want to forget. Cool. And these go like that. Sweet. So we have our 3. And then these are going to go, see the brick there? You're going to put it on so that this angled brick is facing inward. So not outward, inward. Cool. So it's going to look like that. Okay. Now we can position these. I'm going to go outward like that, and then down. And then down 2. Sweet. How cool is that? I like that a lot. That looks really cool. Oops. Dropping figs over here. And it appears I'm missing a piece. That's kind of weird. How am I missing a piece? Well, I know I have plenty of spare parts in my collection, but that's not the point. Holy cow. The first time I build a brand new set, and we're missing this little black piece right here. It's like it's a black rod, maybe I think it's 6 studs long in length, and we're missing it. Now this is a great reason why you always keep your bags, because sometimes they do get lodged in the bottom, but my bags are clean. And this is also why you always build on a nice solid surface, because it becomes a little bit easier to make sure that everything, look what I see. It's off on the side of the camera, but it's over here. Let me switch. And there it is. It was up over here against my mouse pad. I found it. I was going to say that's why you also build on a flat surface, so that you can go back and retrace your steps. So I guess that worked out for me. All right, cool. Put those on. And we have these kind of look like eyes to me. Got these ominous looking eyes. They're not eyes, but they're sensors of some sort, but they kind of look like eyes. Kind of scary. Very cool. Check that out, huh? I got some rockets, because, you know, Lego set is never complete without rockets. And these type, you just kind of flick. So, oops. Of course I hit the entire thing, but you just kind of flick them. Kind of cool. I like it. Same effect. Very cool. And there's our droid. So we got some leftover parts as well. Let's see. We got looks like a cheese wedge. We've got a 1x1 stud. We've got a black pin. We've got a red pin. We've got a red translucent. And we've got a Technic, I don't know, connector of some sort. Again, I'm going to put it into our parts bin. Save those for later. So let's take an inventory of everything we got. And I'm going to go ahead and put them on stands so we can see them a little bit easier. So we've got our super battle droids. We got 2 of those guys, 3 of these guys. So we've got our 3 super battle droids. We've got 1 battle droid on his own, just hanging out. It's got a walk. While his buddy is on, I don't know what this guy is, some sort of device. We've got a shooter here behind your, you got some cover here. We've got a box with some grenades or detonators in it. We've got our clone shock trooper leader. And then we've got other two clone troopers. So very cool. So 3 clone troopers, our shock trooper, our droid on the, I don't know what you call that. His cart, his device, I don't know what it's called. We've got our regular droid and our super droids. And of course, we've got our speeder over here. How cool is that? And then, to top it all off, we'll put this guy, because he's going to be huge. In real life, that's going to be a big device. We've got our spider droid right here. How cool is that? What a cool set. Again, this is the Lego Star Wars Clone Battle Droid Battle Pack, set 75372. It's $30 on Amazon. And we built this live today together. That was a lot of fun. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is it's been a pleasure hanging out for the last 45 minutes with you. Please comment below any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to know. Did we go too fast? Did we go too slow? Did I not tell enough really awesome jokes? Any case, anything at all. Also, I do a series called Building Lego Out of the Box. And basically what it is building Lego sets just out in the wild. I did one at a dog park. I did one at Whole Foods. So we're always looking for suggestions as well as to where we should build our next Lego set out in public. So I really appreciate you coming by today. I appreciate you hanging out with us. I appreciate you building the battle pack with us. Questions, comments, concerns, put them below. I will also have a link to the battle pack on Amazon if you want to pick one up for yourself. And I really appreciate you watching Brick and Pieces. Have a great rest of the day. Thank you. We'll see you on the next episode.